Above it, top of it, it's your boy Coach One Stack. At my best, we're rebuilding esteem of self through thinking. And as the title say, man, stop making excuses, especially if you a man. This video will get a little deep, and I hope I don't hurt nobody's feelings, man. You know, you as the man, you're the one who make the choices in the relationship. You know, you got to be a man before you anything in life. You know that, right? Before you can be a rocket scientist, before you can be a biologist, before you can be an NBA player, an NFL player, before you can even be president, you have to be a man first, right? And a man, see, is somebody that stands on their principles. See, you have not become a man yet if you have not learned to stand on your principles. What do I mean by that, Coach One Stack? This is what I mean. There's some things in this world that I don't care for any amount of money, you're not going to get me to do it. I don't care what that is. You know, one of those things, be disloyal to my friends. One of those things, I'm not finna backstab anybody. I'm not finna talk behind your back. You know, I ain't with that funny boy stuff, that weird stuff. For no amount of money, you can't pay me to ruin friendships. You can't, that stuff is invaluable. See, those are my principles. Those are my core values. Those are the things, man. I'm not like Scarface said, all I got in this world is my balls and my word. Them your principles. But before you a man, you got to have some principles. And a lot of you men over the age of 18 are not yet a man just because you call yourself one. See, one of my big brothers told me that it's a bunch of boys over the age of 18 each and every day that put on their man costume. They put their man costume on and they go out and dun-dun-dun-dun. They try to conquer the world, right? And then see the woman know that you're not really a man when you meet her, because instead of you being a man and standing on your principles and trying to lead, right? Because you want her to follow, right? You say you want a submissive woman. Don't you? Y'all say that all the time. You want a submissive woman, right? But now, instead of you being able to lead her, you want that woman now to be your mama instead of your woman. Ooh, ouch, hurt some of y'all. That's right, man. A lot of y'all so-called men, you want your woman to be your mother. And that ain't supposed to happen. And why do y'all do that? I'm going to tell you why. Because when an important decision that needs to be made, right, a lot of y'all, man, y'all can't come through in the clutch. A lot of y'all, man, y'all don't keep it together in stormy weather. You know what I mean? You're not at your best. You don't build your esteem of yourself through thinking, man. You're not a boss. You're not a thinker. You haven't reached that higher level, that higher purpose. You're not a high vibrating individual yet. You're not high value. So, of course, when those important decisions come up, you're going to shake and break and stumble and just tear apart instead of just making a decision, guys. You're going to look to your woman to make the decision. See, and then when y'all look to y'all woman to make that decision, here's a couple things that happen, man. Stay with me now. Because remember, y'all like this, man. Y'all like this content. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. You know all the good stuff, man. I just like telling y'all this stuff. It's therapeutic for me. So now back to the story. Y'all got these decisions, man, and y'all leave these major decisions up to your woman to make. Now, here's what's going to happen when you do that. Either your woman is going to be right about that major decision that needs to be made, right? And now she's going to start getting in her masculine energy towards you, therefore treating you like a female. She, instead of being in her feminine energy, now because you left the important decisions up to her, she is in her masculine energy and she handling you like a little boy because you couldn't even man up and make the decision. See, that's the one thing that could happen. Now, let's just say you leave that decision up to your woman and she's wrong about something. You are going to beat that woman down. You're going to talk so greasy to her. You're going to say it's her fault. You're going to blame her for everything because you're not a man yet. But let me tell you what a man do. A man steps up to the plate. Can you dig what I'm saying? He steps up to the plate, and when he has a decision, he's going to make that decision, right or wrong. Now, here's the thing. There's no such thing as a wrong decision in life, guys. Ain't no such thing as a wrong decision. You can make a right decision and you can make a bad decision, and a bad decision leads to wisdom because you know what not to do. Can you dig it? See, life is how you envision things. It's all about how you look at stuff. So if you look at it as a loss, if you look at it as a bad decision, that's what it will be. But if you look at that decision that didn't go the way that you planned, it's just a decision that didn't go your way, and you got the wisdom of what not to do. It's like taking a multiple answer tests. Well, you got A, B, or C. Well, if you mark C and it ain't one of them, well, you know it's A or B. You know what not to put. See, but y'all got to stop complaining. See, so many of y'all men complain all the time about what you don't have. Let me go on down and get real nice and greasy around here. Oh, my God, I didn't have a father in the home. And if I'd have had somebody to teach me how to be a man, I would be much better. No, you wouldn't. Because let me explain something to you. It's all about how you think. If you had a father at home, what if he wasn't a good father? I have a great father. But what if you didn't have what if your father was in the home and he was not a great father? What if your father was in the home and he beat you every day, right? He put hands on you every day. He did things to you every day. He never taught you anything. Would it benefit you to have a father? I don't know. But see, you can't worry about what you didn't have. You guys got to stop complaining so much. See, some of y'all going to complain about your situation. I grew up poor and I lived in the ghetto and I come from the projects. So therefore, I'm never going to be anything. I am a victim. The white man is keeping me down. Well, you can have that type of mentality too. Or you could use it to say, hey, man, you know what? I'm going to put myself in position. I'm going to boss up. So now I make some of the decisions. I'm going to teach people how to vote. I'm going to reach back and talk to the youngsters and tell them what not to do. And I'm going to be a shining example of how to win. Because, see, I'm a winner, man. Through all oppositions, I'm at my best. I'm at my best when the snow is storming worse. If you want to see me rise up to the top and be the best version of myself, give me some adversity. Man, I welcome adversity. I welcome hard times. I welcome difficult times. I welcome bumps in the road because I'm going to go right through that shit. You understand me? I'm not going to go around it. I ain't going to try to go up under it. I ain't going to try to go on top of it. I'm going right through it because you know what? It's not going to delete me from this planet. I'm going to be stronger on the other side like the beast that I am. Can you dig it? But it starts off with you being the best version of yourself and not complaining about your situation. See, guys, it's easy to point the finger and blame someone else for your shortcomings in life. That's real easy. It's real easy to sit up under your woman, man, and blame her for everything that go wrong and not take no accountability. It's easy. See, y'all hear me talking about these vices again, guys. It's easy to sit up here, man, and blow your money doing frivolous shit with it. And then now you got to go beg, borrow, and steal and blame the chick. Now you're putting your man problem off on another man. See, that's not manly like. See, what a real boss do is when you get yourself in a jam, you go dig yourself out as fast as you put yourself in it. That way, you know, if you ever get in that jam again, you know how to get up out of it. But what do? Y'all complain and you wonder why these women don't respect you. You wonder why these kids don't respect you. You wonder why your own friends and family don't respect you because you complain too much. Hey, man, the world is not fair. It was not meant to be fair. It hasn't been fair to me, hasn't been fair to you for a whole lot of reasons. But do you hear me complain about it? I'm making the best out of my situation because I will win. I am winning. I am at my best. I am the best version of myself because I control the things I control. I can control getting up at 3 a.m. I can control being a damn beast and being jacked. I can control being a boss and keeping my grooming up. I can control keeping my hygiene right. I control what I put inside of my body, in my mind, in my mouth, and inside of my soul. I control that. I control where I stick my member at. I control no fapping. I can control not drinking. I can control not gambling. I can control not tricking, not simping. I can control being the best version of me. I control living after my purpose because I know when I'm living after my purpose, everything that's meant for me is going to gravitate to me. And then staying on my grind, everything that's not meant for me is going to bounce off of me like kryptonite, like glue. It's just going to bounce up off of me because it's not fit. It's not meant for me. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't edit videos, but I don't complain about it. Y'all need to stop complaining and do something about it. What you gonna do? Complain your whole life? Don't nobody care. Don't nobody want to hear it. All people want is results. See, when you got results, when you have weathered the storm, people look at you a little bit different. You got a different type of glow about you. You got a different type of feel about you because you know you unstoppable because everybody have done everything to try to slight you, to try to knock your hustle, to try to stop your grind. The devil is busy. He's always busy. The enemy is always busy, but God gave us grace and God gave us a choice. And as long as you put him first and be at your best and build your esteem of yourself through thinking and making better choices, man, you ain't gonna never have to complain, because you know that any situation that comes up, God has already taken care of it. So it's not for you to worry and complain first and foremost. But see, I shouldn't have to teach you that, but I did teach you that. Can you dig it? So are you still complaining? What are you complaining about? Some of y'all gonna complain that I don't have the best content. Some of y'all gonna complain that the light ain't bright enough. Some of y'all gonna complain that I talk a lot. But guess what? I don't give a F. I'm gonna keep doing me because I don't care, man. Because I'm living my best life and I'm giving you the news you can use. And I know you like this shit. You did, because you wouldn't be listening. You need somebody like me in your ear motivating you. You need somebody like me in your ear telling you what you can do and telling you your downfalls and keeping it 1,000 with you. Hence the name One Stack, because I keep it 1,000. You need somebody like me. Everybody needs somebody like me to give you that truth, that inner voice, that voice that's telling you what you can do when you done gave up on yourself. But a lot of y'all done gave up on yourself and you want to complain about it. A lot of y'all, man, ain't suffered like our ancestors and forefathers. Y'all had an easy life. A lot of y'all around here, man, complaining because Uber Eats ain't coming quick enough. And there was a time where people had to go to the back of the bus to get something to eat. A lot of y'all complaining that your hamburger ain't right, when there was a time when people couldn't even get their food in the store. They had to go to the back of the restaurant to eat. So are you still complaining? What are you complaining about? Guys, stop complaining and just make it happen. I don't care what happens to you. I don't care what pops up. I don't care what adversity you face. Just make it happen. Don't complain. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody, and I definitely don't want to hear it. I'm not going to give you grace. I'm not going to pat you on your back. I'm not going to coddle you, because the world's not going to coddle you. That's the problem with the world now. That's why I started making these videos. I'm not coddling you. I'm going to tell you to man up and stop complaining and suck that shit up and charge it to the game and keep pushing. Now, y'all have a beautiful day, man. Coach One Stack gone. Church.